And welcome back. It's Thursday, yet I haven't changed my clothes since Tuesday. What's wrong with me? Because I'm pre-recording all these. Because I'm going to be busy for the next couple days. I'm not going to really have enough time, at least in my opinion, to get to all these. So I'm basically knocking all the what ifs I need to do out right now. At least up until maybe Saturday. Saturday should have time. But last time on the Naruto What If? What if Naruto had taken the scroll ceiling and left the village after the Mizuki incident? So last time we left off, Naruto had pretty much come back after training for about 6 months prior to the whole tuning exams. He came back just in time for tuning exams and just in time to... Excuse me. Damn. 1 second. Hold on. Sorry, I had a little something caught there. And basically to join Team 7, because last time, if you didn't watch Part 1, Sai was the substitute member of Team 7. The Zabuza incident happened. He was still injured enough that he couldn't participate in the tuning exam. So, Naruto coming back and having trained using the Soul Scroll Ceiling and being chewed out by Sarutobi and Ichiraku for it, is very much got in trouble for it, so he gave it back. Also, just a quick recap for anyone who isn't aware, Naruto does have a new wardrobe because he wasn't solely subsisting on ramen for all his time. He did grow a little bit in those 6 months, maybe an inch or two. So he's maybe close to, if not equal to, Sasuke's height, but he does have a new wardrobe. His wardrobe, from my description, consists of, and I quote, a black pants with an orange stripe, a burnt orange, almost trench coat, almost like a duster, with pockets and separate scrolls. A dark blue undershirt with his ninja mesh underneath that as well. And he has a pair of black gloves on with a leaf symbol. And he has the seals on there for storage for like kunai and stuff. I didn't initially want to go with the trench coat because that's a little cliche. However, it would make sense on two fronts. A, stylistically, Naruto has worn coat like the Sage Cloak before. Again, why they didn't keep that, I don't know. It was a great look on him. But two, as well, a lot of kids think trench coats are cool. So it would make sense why he would take that. All right, go with that. So if we left off with basically Team 7 reuniting with Naruto. Now, Naruto has matured up a little bit. Like, I used the percentage example. Like, if Naruto's maturity level was at a 10 out of 100, so 10%, a couple of, 6 months training on his own, understanding his understanding his place kind of like as the cubic container and everything like that, and coming to terms with that a little bit, his maturity level's gone up a little. Like, if he was at a 10, he's about at 15 now. It's not huge, but it's a little noticeable. You can take him a bit more seriously. That said, he's still Naruto. So last time we left off, Sakura was basically trying to take swings at him. But Naruto now, despite happy to see her and all that, is not willing to take a punch from her now. He's actually, dodging, blocking with ease too, which is getting Sasuke and Kakashi noticing how easily Naruto is blocking her. Not that Sakura is very capable on her own, unfortunately. But the fact is, he would normally have taken her shots without issue. Now he's not doing that. So Kakashi basically just said, that's enough. Then Kakashi does that stuff. And Sakura, enough. He's going to be Naruto, and you are going to be teammates. So Naruto's right, because if you'll remember the last video, watch part 1. Naruto actually makes a legitimate point. And he's right. You're going to have to get used to each other. So I suggest you get reacquainted with each other and blah blah blah. So, because she says, all right then, why don't we all go to the rooftop, maybe grab a quick bite, grab some lunch, and go to rooftop, and we'll just reintroduce ourselves to each other. So Naruto pretty much goes to Ichiraku, gets a bit of a bite. While he's there, he runs into Shikamaru and Choji, and Hinata of all things. I think because those three are there, they developed, Shikamaru and Choji have always been friends. But I think Hinata's kind of joined that crew a little bit. And Shino, I think, has joined along with it, because Shino and her are actually pretty solid friends when I understand, at least outside just a standard, like, that kind of extra information you find. I believe she and Shino are actually pretty solid friends. Her and Kiba are friends too, but not on the same level. And Kiba's always been a bit more, the brash guy. Plus, Kiba would probably be busy. So they're enjoying. They see Naruto's back. It's like, Naruto, you're back. It's like, Naruto. It's like, hi, yo, hey guys. And And then, no, obviously, he blanks on Shino's name a little bit, but then it's like, Shino? And he actually, because again, enough time to think about things, I think he would get his name. It's like, and Shino would actually be happy that someone knew who he was. It's like, oh, Naruto, you're back. I heard you left. He's like, yes, I left. Hope you guys have been training up a bit. And, hope you, or, how you guys doing? I only got a couple minutes. He's like, can I get an order or this and that? And while I was waiting for his order, I got to beat my my temporary team for the tuning exams. Wait, you're going to actually be in the tuning exams? You're on a team. And he explains the scenario. I was like, oh, you're going to be on team with the team with Kakashi, with Sasuke and Sakura? Oh, you poor bastard. It's like, yeah, I'm not looking forward to Sasuke. But, it'd be nice to spend time with Sakura. Dude, she's always trying to hit you and stuff. I mean, well, yeah, Naruto's even actually has to stop. She is always trying to. She doesn't really like me that much now that I really think about that. But, I mean, yeah. Now, that immediately kind of puts him off. So it's like, Hinata's always obviously wanted Naruto to be with her, but she'd also be happy if he found happiness with someone else. It's like, don't be threatened, Naruto. It's like, we believe. I'm sure you guys will all do great together. And it's like, yeah, you're right, Hinata. Thanks. By the way, it's like, I hope to be seeing you in the tuning exams too, Hinata. And yeah, I hope you didn't break your promise about training. Like, and then Hinata, despite blushing, actually does give a little bit of a grin smile. Like, nope. It's like, I've been keeping my promise. Hope you've been keeping your promise, Naruto. It's like, definitely. And then gives a legitimate smile to Hinata. And realizes he does like Hinata's company. He'd like to spend more time with her. I don't know when we'll all be free, but maybe we should all hang out sometime and do something. He's like, yeah, hey, I'm down with it, man. If you're, I don't know. He's like, yeah, does he hang out with Naruto? Almost passes out, but she's able to barely hang in there. And it's like, all right, I gotta go and do this team exercise with them. So he goes off, and they just look at Hinata like, oh, it's like, that's adorable. And she's just embarrassed, like, shut up. But this Hinata has also got a little bit more confidence, so she kind of like has a playful, gentle fish. She was like, there's a pressure. I was like, oh, come on, Hinata. It's like she giggles a little bit and just, sorry, all that. I'd like to see it. I wish they could have done a little bit more with Hinata's character in the early stages of the series, but whatever. So ultimately, we get to the scene where basically they head up, and it's around the time that Kakashi said they'd be there. But surprisingly, or Kakashi said to be there, but Naruto's the only one there, so he's like, all right, I'm just gonna eat my lunch here. Go. Eats his lunch. By the time he gets done with his last bowl, Sasuke and Sakura both show up, and it's like, well, why are you guys been so late? You guys are late. In fact, Kakashi's like, yeah, and even Sakura says like, yeah, we should have probably told you. Don't get used to being on time with this guy. And sure enough, Kakashi then shows up a few moments later. He's like, you're both on time. Well, I would have been here sooner, but the Black Castle, let's save it. So anyway, like, all right, why don't we reintroduce ourselves? Sakura, Sasuke, you've already done this, so why don't you explain to Naruto, show Naruto how it's done? They do that again. More or less, it's the same thing. Maybe you might get a couple changes with Sasuke. Maybe. Maybe one change here with Sakura. It'd pretty much be verbatim. Then Naruto would go. It's like, wow, what's your name? I'm Naruto Uzumaki. My goal is to become Hokage. That way people will look up to me, and that way I can be important. So basically, he would say that, but I think he would also kind of change the goal about why he'd become Hokage. Not just to be looked up to, but also so I can protect those that are precious to me, all that kind of stuff. Even if the village doesn't, even if not a lot of people like me, I will earn their trust and all that, blah, blah, blah. My hobbies include training, eating different types of ramen, hanging out with a few friends I like. And he actually, has a brief flash to Hinata. It's like, he gets a nice little smile on his face. And Kakashi notices this too. And Sakura surprisingly notices, like, and this and that. So basically gives the kind of Naruto's feel, but a slightly more matured version of it. All right, then. Naruto, since you're new to Team 7, we're going to have a bit of a training exercise. And basically, why don't we all, in about a half hour, why don't we all meet at training ground 6? So in about an hour? No, half hour, I promise. But I first got to stop off and get something. So, half hour later, and sure enough, Kakashi does show up. They're surprised, mostly Sakura and Sasuke. It's like, really? It's like, well, I had to pick some things up. Now, you both had, first off, I had to pick these up. The application for is for the tuning exams. You're only going to sign them at the end of our little session here if you believe you're ready to do it. But also, I picked something else for you that will aid in that, should you decide to join. But first and foremost, brings up the bells, we're going to have a little test. Now, we need to see how you guys work together, so we're going to do a catch bell. Go again. Goes Naruto. And basically captures the bell. And Sasuke and Sakura immediately tells, like, this is going to be about teamwork. Guy's like, well, oh, you spoiled it for Naruto. But yes, it's going to be about working together as a team. How well you work together as a team. Because really, it would be less about passing them, because they've all passed at this point. So there's no worry on that. So it's really just see how they work together as a team. So I'm going to give you a few moments to hide. They hide. Then Naruto comes out and tries to attack Kakashi. It's like, oh, gee. And it's like, Naruto, I thought I thought I explained it's about teamwork. It's like, yeah, but you forget it. But don't you forget, Kakashi said. Say, I'm a one-man army, and then a whole bunch of clones. Or didn't you know I'm my own team? And then a whole bunch of clones come out, and he's like, and he realizes shadow clones. Oh, Ichiraku did say he was able to make those. So they come out. All of a sudden, though, as they're trying to attack him, a bunch of kunai come out from Sakura's position with an explosive note on him. Kakashi gets out of the way. A bunch of clones explode. One of the clones near Kakashi also explodes. Kakashi barely gets out of the way on that. And he realizes that was an exploding shadow clone jutsu. Where the hell did he learn that technique? And all of a sudden, he hears Shadow Shuriken Jutsu! And all of a sudden, he freaks out, like, oh crap! And then pulls out a kunai. Actually gets a nick on him. Sasuke comes as a fireball jutsu. He's able to basically counteract with an earth style jutsu. It's like, alright, I'm actually going to have to take these guys seriously. It actually pulls out a Sharingan. At this point now they're not going to be able to land a blow on him really at all. However, that's not the ultimate plan here. Well, because it turns out all these have been Naruto's work. Basically, they've been standing together working out a plan. Sasuke wants to take the lead. Naruto doesn't want him to. But Sakura's just like, oh, well, we have to do this. And surprisingly, it is Naruto relentless. Like, fine, you can take the lead. But blah, 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 things along those lines. Insert dialogue between them about not liking each other. So together they come out. They come out as team. And it's like Naruto using his clones. It's a combo of like a couple dozen three-man groups of each of them. So Kakashi does like, which one's the real one? Clever. And then smoke bombs go off. And then basically and it's like, that might work for most people. It's not going to work on me. And then he goes, water style, water vortex jutsu, basically to clear things out. All of a sudden he hears, water style, water style, water shockwave. It's like, and Kakashi hears that technique. He's like, okay, where the hell did Naruto learn that? And then boom! And Sasuke's watching, he's like, how strong did he get? Just looking from the side. But meanwhile, Kakashi, because of the smoke screen, doesn't know where that came from. And then basically Naruto does a bunch of hand signs. All the Narutos do it. Water dragon, except he combines it to more like the water hydra jutsu. Multi-headed dragon. Kakashi's getting the hell out of the way on that. And then Sasuke comes, basically does a quick fisticuff on that, and Sakura comes again, grabs Kakashi's legs. Kakashi tries to do a substitution jutsu and manages to do it. All but Naruto does manage to use a kunai to cut the shuriken, cut the bells, and they do drop. I think together they are able to grab or get the drop on Kakashi. Though Kakashi is shocked. First off, they worked really well as a team when they had to, but more like, what? I'm gonna have a talk with someone about where Naruto picked up one or two or a couple of those techniques. So it's like, what? But meanwhile, he puts his headband down. I was like, well, that was good. Yeah, that was impressive. I actually had to pull my Sharingan out for that. Quite impressive move indeed. Naruto, I'm surprised you use such high-level techniques. Where did you learn them? There was I had asked a favor from the Hokage when I left, and he permitted it under certain circumstances. Basically, Naruto's pretty adept at lying when he has to, and basically he had probably worked out a story of where he learned that technique, or learned some of the techniques he shows off with the first or the third Hokage. So he probably has an excuse planned out. Kakashi may not fully buy it, but he accepts it. Meanwhile, though, Sasuke's like, he's just looking at Naruto's like, ugh. It's like, yeah, well, I bet there's no way you're still no. Where did you learn those techniques? Where did you really learn those techniques? There's no way a dude like you could have learned that. Who was a loser, the dead last in the academy, could have learned those kind of techniques and gotten that. So I was like, hey, back off, all right? I trained my butt off to get where I am right now, all right? So back off. And back off, duck butt or whatever. And Sakura is both angry at Naruto and being like, "Come on, guys, calm down a little bit. Look, I don't want. Look, you want to go? You want to sell this right now, right here? We can go anytime you want." It's like, that's fine with that. And Sasuke is like, "That's fine with me." It's like, it's Kakashi Sensei. It's like, nah, let them duke it out. I think this will be good for both of them. So I'll referee. There'll be no you can use lethal force, but if I deem you're actually going to kill someone, I'm going to step in. Otherwise, go all out. So Sasuke gets in his stance, and Naruto gets in his stance, which is a weird blend of the gentle fist meets the intercepting fist in a little Mike Guy style, so Rock Lee style. So Sasuke kind of knows the style because he remembered seeing that initially, and Kakashi's looking at it too, like, that's a little bit of the gentle fist. So the fight begins, and Sasuke, and surprisingly, it's Naruto who's the more calm head because he feels confident he can actually take Sasuke with relative ease. And spoiler, he's kind of, but Sasuke will put up a solid fight. So Sasuke, comes in and throws the first punch. Naruto just, grabs that, kind of like gentle fist stuff, and then just kind of works his arm. Sasuke flips, tries to bring the leg down, but Naruto is able to dodge it and then come back around with a backhand, which Sasuke barely avoids. He has to activate his Sharingan, barely avoids it. Naruto then, again, sweep kicks. Sasuke's now in the mid-air, to which Naruto uses a Shadow Clone and basically uses the clone to bounce off himself and basically tag, kind of like with both your feet where you kind of jackknife dive. Just dive straight into Sasuke, who does go flying, but it's just, because he couldn't dodge in mid-air. Even if he turned his body, he wouldn't have been able to dodge that. He would have actually been hit in the side, which would have been worse. So he goes flying. Sasuke then throws out some kunai, which Naruto then uses his seals to just reveal other kunai and hits them with wind chakra and just throws them, splits those in half. Sasuke gets a couple cuts and is barely able to get out of the way. Tries again to use some wires to catch Naruto. Naruto gets caught, but it's just a clone. Naruto then comes in with Futon, wind style, Gale Bomb. And then just blast Sasuke down, blast on top of Sasuke, who's basically now getting crushed down by the wind. It's like, yeah, and then Naruto comes in, Sasuke barely dodges out of the way, fire style, fireball jutsu, and then Naruto quickly use a water style, wild shockwave jutsu, then steam. Naruto comes in and immediately starts physically wailing on Sasuke. He has a couple clones already. Just 3-on-1 hitting Sasuke where it hurts, not like actually nut punching him or anything like that, but you know what I mean. So basically they're going back and forth a little bit. Ultimately though, Sasuke doesn't have the endurance, doesn't have stand, doesn't have techniques against this Naruto, and Naruto is actually feeling he's getting a little cocky, but he's also keeping it in check because this is something he's wanted to prove himself against Sasuke for a while, and now here he is. He's improved to the point where he can match and actually beat Sasuke in a straight fight. And the fight pretty much ends with Kakashi saying, "That's enough," and Naruto just like a fist straight from Sasuke's face, like, it's like, "That's enough, guys. You proved your point. You're both quite strong." Naruto, though, I'm impressed you've actually improved that much. Sasuke's just sitting in the dirt, just, what happened? Did Naruto just kick my ass? That's not right. I'm Sasuke Uchiha. What the hell happens? And so I had to say, and Sakura's just like, Sasuke, the guy who's always been the best and the strongest in class among the rookie of the year, got beat by the dead last with little effort. Like Naruto definitely had to try because he had to counter Sasuke's attacks and everything. But he is ultimately He is ultimately, he didn't struggle too much with him. So he is so again, Sasuke is just kind of sitting there dumb. Then he's finally snapped that rally. You realize, and Sasuke just he's angry. He's like, "Wait, Sasuke, where you guys?" Like, "I'm going to train." Well, you might want something before you train. And Sasuke turns around. You see, and then they all agree that as a team they worked out pretty well together, and strength wise they can really improve. But Kakashi feels you could use a little bit more room for improvement. So I'm going to give you these. We have about, I think it's like, can't remember. It was like a week or two. We'll say 2 weeks. We have about 2 weeks before the actual tuning exams happen. These scrolls both contain at least 2 jutsu for you to learn. One's a high D rank, one's a low C rank. And a couple of these are a bit on the higher side, like C, B, whatever. And everyone's just now really like, ooh, yeah. Sasuke, that's what I need more. I need more techniques. I need to beat Naruto. I need to beat that dweeb. He's not going to be ahead of me for that much longer. And he acknowledges like Naruto surpassed him. He's like, damn it. So like Sasuke now has access, because I think this is where Sasuke still has the Phoenix Flower Jutsu. But I think this is where he learned the Dragon Fire Jutsu. And I imagine that Kakashi would start to move him along into a lightning style jutsu. Not the Chidori, but something to allow him to progress. So he learned like a standard lightning style attack. I don't know what a standard one would really be, like the low level ones. I'm going to go with the pale. This is one I like to use. Like, it's a lightning style pale lightning. If you know Bleach, you know what that attack actually is. So the pale lightning attack, I think, is one that he would definitely give to Sasuke. It's a simple one, concentrated lightning blast, but with enough power, it could be much deadlier, like concentrate, like just burn right through something. Naruto, he had heard a little bit of what he had heard Naruto knew wind jutsu. He didn't know he knew fire and water. But he was smart in what he got. He gave Naruto a scroll for a stronger wind style. He already knows the breakthrough in Gale Palm, which if being told that Naruto knew wind jutsu, he probably assumed that. And the kunai jutsu. So what he basically gives Naruto is an attack known as the Tornado Fist Explosion. Yeah, I like that. I like the idea of that being a canon technique, so I'm gonna include that. But surprisingly, he also gives him the scroll. The other technique isn't a technique, but a scroll on sealing, because he hears Naruto was able to get down some basic seals pretty well. So it gives him a couple extra seals to learn about. And it's like, oh, thanks. It's like, wow, Kakashi, thanks. And Sakura, he first off, there's like some multifaceted things in this, but he gives her a piece of paper to test something. Turns out she's an earth type. I'm guessing that's what I'm going with. So he decides to give her the mud wall, and he decides to give her a genjutsu, like the cherry blossom jutsu. So mud wall, and so really she's kind of, because I don't want to be a dick on her like a lot of times she is. I don't like her character. I don't want to be an ass with her. But she does. So she is going to get something. So she's going to get the cherry blossom, and she's going to get the mud wall technique. And I think that's where we're going to end it. We'll basically open up to after the 2 weeks and go to the actual tuning exams in part 3. This is going to be a long one. The Naruto ones particularly go a long time, because Naruto, there's a lot more. What's the best way to put this? There's a lot more variables that go into Naruto than something like Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is very linear in how its storytelling is told. There's a lot of places a Naruto story can freaking go. So that's why it takes so long to get through some of these. But yeah, this one, I'll be honest, if I already guess where the parts is one might end, this could go all the way to part 10, if not beyond. I think the last one I did went to part like 8 or 9 at least. So yeah, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Until then, though, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. I'll do a review of it at some point. I do some Road Win, Star Wars, Super Magic, What If, anything I do on the channel, put that in the comments below. Let me know. I'll get to that at some point. There will be no review tonight, seeing as this is Thursdays. I'm taking my girlfriend to see this Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. She really wanted to see it. It's for her birthday. So basically, all the movies I have to see, I'm just bumping up, except for Mary Poppins. That's should be up by now. So until then, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.